Hello to the nation, our PlayStation Nation. Here to talk to you guys over Kill Confirmed and Interchange. Hopefully you guys enjoy this gameplay. It's going to be the third episode of Modern Warfare 3 101, where we're going to be talking about the MP5. This is the series where I teach you guys how and what to use in Modern Warfare 3. We're using the MP5 today with Silence and Kick, with Sleight of Hand Pro, Hardline Pro, and Steady Aim, sadly not Pro, and my point streaks will be the Assault Strike package with Predator Missile, Attack Helicopter, and AH-6 Overwatch. My secondary is the MP9, and this is a 41 and 5 gameplay, which is an 8.2 KD. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And they ended up doing a host migration right here because they just knew how beast the MP5 is and how well I would do with it. But anyway, the MP5 is one of those guns where it's probably the most underused, most underused gun in Modern Warfare 3, aside from the PM9, of course. But in the SMG kind of class, it's probably, if I were to relate it to any other gun, it's probably like the M4A1 of the assault rifles, pretty much. It's one of those guns that really doesn't have any distinct benefits. That being said, it also doesn't have too many fall-offs either. It's average everything, pretty much. Average recoil, average fire rate, average damage. There's no huge fall-offs with it. That being said, like all the other SMGs, it does have the huge fall-offs like range. As the range gets progressively farther and farther, the damage drops off much more severely than that of an assault rifle. With the recoil, it's not like the M4A1 where it's manageable recoil. It does have kind of random recoil like the other SMGs, and that is to be expected. But that being said, that kind of aids you in your ability to pick different proficiencies, because really there's nothing that you need to fix about it. But then again, it is one of those kind of weird weapons, and that's what I'm going to talk about, how to use it and whatnot. So this is the class. I'm going to get right into it, talking about how to use this gun. So because it doesn't have any huge fall-offs, you have to really look at what are its minor fall-offs. What are the things it needs to improve on? And the big thing about SMGs is the fact that they need to kill quickly. That's just the one thing, the given about an SMG. You need to be able to kill fast with it. With the MP5, it's probably one of the slower killing weapons without any attachments or proficiencies. So because of that, I decided to suggest to you guys use the attachments proficiency with rapid fire and silencer, because it does have a slower fire rate, does have a relatively average, not something super high like a P90 damage, so you're not killing as fast. So you're going to want to use something like silencer in order to keep kind of your enemies at bay. Make sure that you stay off the map. That way you can make sure you're not running up against 2 or 3 guys at once, because odds are you're not going to win that gunfight. So if you pair that up with rapid fire, you're probably going to have a pretty good gun, because you can pump more bullets into your enemy, and you can stay off the radar. So dual attachments efficiency with rapid fire and silencer is what I suggest. Moving on to your secondary, you're going to want to use the MP9, sorry, as your secondary. This gives you the ability to kind of throw away scavenger. You don't really need scavenger, or you do need scavenger with this gun, but if you're using the MP9, it's pretty much like having a secondary MP5. So that's really good. You're going to want to use sleight of hand, because this gun, you do want to reload quickly in order to be able to take out multiple guys at the same time, as well as the fact that then when you run out of ammo, you have the ability to switch to your MP9. So that is suggested right there. So you're going to want to use your MP9 secondary. Moving on to perks, you're going to want to use, like I said, Sleight of Hand Pro. It gives you the ability to switch weapons faster, as well as reload your MP5 faster. I did not say extended mag, so you will be running out of ammo quickly with the rapid fire attachment. Moving on, second tier perk, it's really a free-for-all there. You guys can use Assassin if you're an Assassin guy. I personally am a Hardline guy. I love getting points for my assists, guys. I run with a party a lot, so usually we're all fighting for kills, so getting assists is a big thing for me. And because I have Hardline Pro, that gives me the ability to get point streaks from those. So that's personally my preference. If you're an Assassin guy, you can use that. If you're always jumping on flags, use something like Blast Shield. If you guys really like the ADSing faster, I guess if you're ADSing, which I wouldn't suggest, then you might want to use something like Quick Draw Pro. But then moving on to third tier perk, why you wouldn't want to be ADSing is because I would suggest Steady Aim, at least. If you want to go get Steady Aim Pro, go for it. But Steady Aim at least, that's probably my biggest suggestion there. That gives you the ability to hip fire more often. It gives you better hip fire for those close range combat situations, because you definitely want first bullet on the guy. Because this is a slower killing gun, you want to make sure you're getting that first bullet on. And then, kind of now that we're done the class, as far as point streaks, you're going to want to use what you're most comfortable with. I would definitely suggest going with something like something in the Assault Strike package. You're good for pretty much anything under 12. I wouldn't go for a Juggernaut suit or anything like that with it, but you're good for anything up to 12. any point streak setup that you want. You have enough ammo to do it, and it's a decent enough gun. It's not like something like a shotgun or whatever where I'd suggest, hey, go with the support point streak. You're not getting a freaking Osprey gunner with a USAS. It's not something like that, so definitely go with the Assault Strike package. And now that I've kind of went through that, I'm sorry guys if it sounds like I'm rushing it, but it is 11 o'clock at night, and I do have a test in the morning, so I need to hurry up with this. But I'm sorry for that, guys. But yeah, so now moving on to the whole part of how you want to use this gun. So interchange, I didn't just pick this game at random. Spoiler alert, guys, I do cherry pick my gameplays, but this wasn't just because it was a good scoring game and an entertaining game, but it was because this map actually kind of accentuates a huge point about the MP5. The MP5, like I said twice before, is a slow killing gun, so you want to make sure you're navigating the map with a lot of cover. Interchange is a perfect freaking map for that. If you guys are getting into an interchange game, please put on this MP5 and test it out, because this is giving yourself the best opportunity. There's so much cover in order for you guys to make sure that you're distancing yourself away from the enemy when you don't want to be seen and popping out when you do. Making sure that you're controlling the engagement, as Woody's gamertag would say, and getting the gunfights that you want. Right here, I'm really uncomfortable. I was kind of hesitant of going out here, and I wanted to make sure that, like, I popped in and out to make sure that there was no guy in this alleyway. And like right here, I'm making sure that, like, I didn't want to go that way. I wanted to, and I still died. But you want to make sure that you're in situations where there's lots of cover. Like right here, I wanted to make sure I was getting in cover. And then I popped out and tried to shoot this guy, but he got me because he's head glitching with an ACR like a pro. But anyway, that's pretty much the last point that I want to accent. You guys need to make sure you're using this gun smart and properly. It's not like a PP90 where you can just throw on anything and be able to spray around corners and kill like 5 people. You need to be able to play smart. You guys need to be able to use your skill and kind of practice with it. You're not going to be getting perfect ace games right off the bat all the time, but it's one of those guns that you can just have fun with whenever you want to. But anyway, 41 and 5. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I thought it was one of my better ones, but yeah, MP5, it's a pretty decent gun. Now going on to the end of the video where I'm going to talk to you guys. And now we're at that part of the video where I gotta tell you guys about my past videos. If you guys would like to see any of the other Modern Warfare 3 101 videos, the one on the left is actually the first of the series where I talk about the M4A1, probably one of my favorite guns in Modern Warfare 3, and the one on the right is the M16, guys, teaching how to use probably the least used assault rifle. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like if you did like it, and subscribe and join the nation if you already haven't. We're almost at 1K. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I'm the Doctor, and I'm out. Peace.